I'm getting used to that now, Dave. You caught me off sort of like, on the back foot the last couple of times. So I keep forgetting it exists. But
right now, I'm just working on timings. Now, and I think, before we come on is best, rather than having us sitting there dancing to it.
Bare minimum of dancing.
Well, here we are on a proper Tuesday afternoon at 4 o'clock, and not late on a Thursday evening after a blind panic of, the wheel software is not working today.
No, we are good. Everything's fine. The sun's even out, although you can't tell. Here I am sat in shadow, but yeah.
The sun is out. I went out early this morning. It's glorious, a bit chilly, but I mean, just glorious. Clear blue skies here, and it still looks to be clear blue skies here. Yeah, bright sunshine. It's actually quite warm. I've got all the windows open upstairs here. It's really got quite warm now. It was chilly this morning. Right, what have we got? We got lots of, funnily enough, lots of whiskey. Lots of whiskey. There's a cognac as well, and a rum. One cognac, one rum, and lots of whiskey. There's a couple of multi-packs in here. A couple of I've got my I wouldn't mind the Talisker Special Releases collection that we're going to be pulling a winner out pretty soon, and the Islands 25-year-old Islands. That's quite interesting. But what's coming up next week? Tickets on sale at the moment. Kawazawa is the top of the shop. Views of Mount Fiji 26th edition. That's a lovely drop of whiskey. It's a cracking looking bottle as well.
Very nice.
25-year-old Macallan from Signatory Cast Strength Collection. You don't see an awful lot of Cast Strength Macallan, that's for sure. So that's doing quite well. We've got the Island 25-year-old selection this week. Next week, you don't want to miss the 25-year-old Ila.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
So 3 25-year-olds from Bunnahabhain, Bamore, and Laphroaig. That's the top 3 next week. There's a Glenfiddich 30-year-old, Suspended Time reimagined. That looks pretty cool. One of your favourites, a Redbreast 27-year-old, just £5 for a ticket. And only 99 tickets available. So, that is flying. Oh, so's the Glenfiddich, actually. So's the Glenfiddich is flying. Those two are moving pretty fast by the looks of things. And then there's a magnificent collection of 9 Signatory 100 proof collections. 100 proof means they've all been bottled at 50% ABV. These are all young single malts from sometimes distilleries that you haven't seen or you might not know about because they're not sort of brand distilleries. These are the workhorses of the whiskey world that most whiskey geeks absolutely adore. So things like Orthrusk, Ben Rinnes. You very rarely see a Ben Rinnes. Inchgower, Macduff, Mannockmore, and there's also some Orkney, which they got HP around it, so that means it's a Highland Park. Tullibardine, there's also Caol Ila 9-year-old and a Ben Nevis 9-year-old. There's another special collection, a special releases collection as well from 21, 3 and 4, and that's the Oban distillery, Diageo's Oban. You don't see an awful lot of Oban around at all. There's 4 from Glenmorangie's Tales collection.
Nice.
That's A Tale of Spices, A Tale of Ice Cream, A Tale of the Forest, and A Tale of Tokyo. So that's they look really nice as well. Just £5 a ticket as well, and it's only 69 tickets available. So that's a steal. 28-year-old Ardmore, 1994 single cask from Connoisseur's Choice from Gordon and MacPhail, just £5. I would definitely, old peated Ardmore, given time in wood. Cask was it's in a single refill American Hoggy, And for the rum heads, there's a TDL 11-year-old 2012 Trinidad single cask vintage rum from the House of Rum. So what's anything special? It's been 9 years of tropical aging in Trinidad in bourbon barrels, followed by 3 years of aging in the UK in bourbon cask before being bottled at 64.3% ABV, Jake, just 64. Yes.
I should say some hellos to some of our regulars that are saying, hello and good luck to everyone. So hi to Claire, who says she can only stay for 10 minutes, so she might not see the rum wheel. Colin, of course, who he was the family member who won something last week. So I hope.
Oh wow!
That bottle might not have arrived yet, but I do hope you get a taste of that one. And John S, another regular. So hello to everyone and good luck as ever. Should we get into it, Dave?
Good afternoon. Let's do that. I just see there was another 6 released yesterday. 6 new releases.
Of course, yeah.
Head over to the competitions website and there's some bangers in there. There's a trio of Mortlach. That's piqued my interest. The Beast of Dufton. If you don't know Mortlach, these will be special. These are another trio of special releases, and just another collection of seven from Glenmurray. The Warehouse Rum collection, a much underrated distillery. They make some amazing whiskey, and they've got 2 of their peated win. They only do like a couple of weeks of peating once a year. There's a couple of Middleton very rare, a little duo of very rare Middletons, just £5 a ticket, and that Glenmurray collection is just £5 a ticket. Wow, yeah. Yes, but let's get into today's draw, just so we can get that. Oh, we've got lots.
Good stuff in there, though. Goodness. Right, what's up first, Dave?
Let's start with a fine champagne cognac from Decadent Drinks. So, independent bottler, Decadent Drinks. This is a fine champagne cognac. It's 40% Grand Champagne and 40% Petit Champagne cognac, and it sounds pretty good. A wee fruit bomb of a cognac.
A wee fruit bomb. Okay, yeah.
And it's sold out pretty quickly. So £5 a ticket. There's only 50 of you playing for this, so you'll be able to see all of your names on the wheel as it spins round, I'm sure.
Okay, ready to rock?
Ready to rock. Let's bring that wheel in and get our first spin in.
Claire saying I'd like this. She's still tuned in. Like, fingers crossed for you. Here we go. Looks like it is Jonathan H. Congratulations, Jonathan. First winner of the day.
Congratulations. Excellent. There's one down and 9 more draws to go. Okay, up next. It's a fairly new distillery. However, it's a pretty big distillery. It's got a capacity of 12.5 million litres of pure alcohol per year. This is Diageo's big multi-purpose distillery. It was only founded in 2009, so I have never come across any Rosal. These are 2 special releases. They haven't crossed my desk, so this is from 23, 24, 12-year-olds. This is a big multi-purpose distillery. It's Diageo's sort of bulk whiskey distillery. It can make a lot of whiskey, but it also does lots of clever things as well. So I'd like to try these. These are 2 of the special releases from those different years, and hopefully I'll be able to find some soon at a whiskey show or something and just see what this distillery is about. It's a big space-side distillery.
I like it when you go away with homework, Dave.
I should have been on top of this earlier. I think I should have requested some drams earlier. Okay, should we pick a winner?
Let's do it. Okay, here we go. And that is going to be Peter B. Congratulations, Peter.
Congratulations, Peter. Tell me what you think of these Rosales. I'd like to know. I really would like to know what people think of Rosale. It's not a distillery I really am familiar with. It's huge. I mean, I've obviously heard about it for a long, long time, but yeah. Right. What's up? Oh, I like the look of this. Glengoyne, 24-year-old white oak. White oak, that's what most whiskey is. Quercus albaba is basically what just about every whiskey is matured in white oak. So, not my original name, I must admit. But 24-year-old single malt, matured in first fill bourbon and new charred oak casks. So, some of it have been used once, like all bourbon goes into new charred oak cask, white oak. So this is all white oak, I suppose. Maybe that's why they're saying white oak, because basically that's
it's not just super vague. It's kind of two layers to this, but it's also just most people think of sherry cask when they think Glengoyne. So it's
yes, I think so. Yeah, but
surely.
Yeah, mostly Glengoyne is a sherry dram, isn't it? They've been working with bodegas for a long time, but even then, most of the sherry casks made or seasoned today is white oak rather than Quercus Labor. So yeah, European oak, you don't see so much of that. It's normally stated, but maybe they do use a lot of European oak at Glengoyne. More homework for me. More to research. Right, we've got some people wanted to play for this one, so let's get that wheel in and pick that winner. Looks interesting, I must admit. First fill bourbon. I do like a first fill bourbon.
One of the chaps on our team who picks these bottles, he's a big fan of this one in particular. So,
right,
he'll be glad to see it go to a good home. So let's find that winner. Thomas H. Congratulations, Thomas.
Congratulations, Thomas. I hope you enjoy that. Tell us what you think. We always want to know. Don't forget the photographs that go up on the website. But more importantly to me, I love seeing the photographs with their big cheesy grins, especially when there are pets involved as well. But I do want to know what you think of your prize. Have you opened it up? Tell us your tasting notes.
Sure.
Okay, one of my favourite distilleries, Talisker. And here we have 4 special releases. So these special releases were released from 2020, 22, 23, and 24. So there's 8-year-olds and 11-year-olds and a no age statement in between there. So these are all slightly different cask finishes from port to rum. So think of your Talisker Distillers Edition, but then they've been using different casks here to slightly change the signature style of Talisker.
Claire's got to go. See you, Claire. Have a great week.
You get the rum.
But yeah, there's one of these is in port, isn't it? I think all different types of port, white Rubian and Tawny, and obviously you can get some port Talisker, the Port Tree release.
Yep,
they did. One of them is also in a pot still rum casks, and that's the 2020. I actually tasted that recently. It's quite interesting. It's quite a kind of like raw, kind of engine oily, mezcal-y kind of character. So,
oh wow,
it's pretty interesting. Quite high strength, but yeah, with a bit more smoke coming out with a bit of drop of water. But yeah, I thought it was well worth trying. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, so Talisker is one of those distilleries that I really do love. I do love a bit of Talisker in the house. It's just a classic 10 or the Distillers Edition are my 2 favourites. I mean, 18 was my all-time favourite, but it's a little beyond me these days. But, yeah, I would love this little collection though. I'd love to try this little collection.
Yeah, so let's see who's getting that chance. Wheels ready to rock.
Let's bring that wheel in. Let's spin it and see who's taking this little collection home.
Very best of luck. is, slowing down, David D. Huge congrats, David.
Not David
Lovely
W.
collection.
That's not me.
Not you. Not this time.
Not any time. Excellent. Congratulations, David. Here's another one that I really love as well. This one was the first one to sell out. 24-year-old Bruichladdich, old school Bruichladdich. So this is all from Whisky before it was when it restarted. In 2001, the distillery started its first spirit run was Port Charlotte, I seem to remember. The first couple of runs were Port Charlotte before they moved back to the unpeated Bruichladdich style. So this is a black art series, 24-year-old. It's their old. If you've tasted old school Bruichladdich before, you will know. You were seriously, and certainly everyone who bought a ticket for this obviously knew this was old school Bruichladdich, and it was sold out in a blink.
These are super cool.
They are super cool. My only complaint is you never know how much you've got left in the bottle of these unclear bottles. You can't see.
To weigh it.
You're down to you have to weigh it when you start and then work out as you. Oh no, I've only got.
What note does it make if you tap it on the side?
Yes, I do like to know how much left I've got, and do I need to finish it off now before it oxidizes? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's pick a winner.
Let's do it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. It's Yannick B. Congrats, Yannick. That is a real treat.
Definitely, I reckon definitely a Bruichladdich fan there. Definitely go for that. Yeah, it's got to be, haven't you? The old school Bruichladdich. If you know, you know.
They will be soon.
They will be soon, absolutely. Yeah. Claire, it's the rum. Which had to go, but never mind. It is. We're still going to draw it now. It's the Caol Ila 23-year-old 1998 from the long closed Caol Ila distillery. This was an independent bottling, and they all are these days, from Hunter Lang under their Kill Devil label. Hunter Lang, long old family, originally from Fred. Yes, yeah, the old Lang family, and Douglas Lang originally, and then Fred and Stuart, two separate companies. Single cask rum from the legendary Caol Ila distillery, and we've bottled a few of these over the years.
Yeah, I do love a Coroni, and yeah, Hunter Langer, fantastic bottler. So high hopes here. It's I'm sure Claire will forgive us for drawing in her absence if her name comes out. So
okay, this was obviously a sellout too, and
yes, so obviously lots of people after it. So
a full wheel.
Right. Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1. It is Robert C. I feel like this is one of those names that we had a bunch of before, and we're like, will the real Robert C stand up? There's like 3 or 4 Robert C's, weren't there?
There's plenty of Davids and Roberts and Andrews in the world.
I'll leave it up there for a couple of seconds more just so you can clock the number. But yeah, congratulations. That's great stuff. Well done.
Cool. And from Caol Ila to Caol Ila. This is another independent bottler from independently bottled whiskey from Decadent Drinks. We started off with a cognac.
Oh, we have the correct Rob C in the comments. It's me.
Yay! Oh, we got a winner. Watching.
Congrats, Rob. Fantastic stuff.
Well, this looks pretty cool. Whiskey Land, a 32-year-old from 1992, Caol Ila. single refill hoggy, just 210 cask strength bottles. Yeah, this will be spectacular. 32-year-old Caol Ila. So it's medium to heavy peated, 35 ppm in the malt, and that would have settled down nicely over 32 years. It'll be tasty stuff, that's for sure.
Rob Crouch is saying the other Robert C has been winning, so it's my turn.
Excellent. This is good news.
Colin and Luke saying congratulations, Rob, as well. Yeah, do love it. Do love to see some people seeing their name come up in the live draw. But yes, checking drinks. We had the cognac earlier, of course. And this will be fantastic. I love old Caol Ila.
I do love old Caol Ila, yeah, absolutely. It's old Caol Ila. I like young Caol Ila.
Shared the wheels. Sorry, Dave. Hold on.
Very young Caol Ila's super duper as well, isn't it? When it's crisp, clean, young Caol Ila. Well, I think one of the youngest ones we bottled, like a 6-year-old at Boutique. Everybody absolutely loved it. It was one of the, wow, when are you going to get some more of that? Yeah. Right. Shall we spin that wheel, Jake?
Ready to go.
Let's do it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. RJC. Congrats, RJ.
Congratulations, RJ. A 32-year-old Caol Ila. Oh, that would be lovely. That would be lovely.
Yeah, look at that label. I know it shouldn't matter, but it's a wicked label, isn't it?
It's a cracking label, isn't it? Whiskey Land. The Whiskey Land labels, yep. I wonder where all that artwork.
Yeah, very jealous.
Yep, we're very jealous, yep. And here we have the last three. The last three. A 25-year-old Dalmore. £8 a ticket, this was. £8 a ticket for a whiskey that's over £1,200. These 25-year-old Dalmores, they're not cheap. And there's not an awful lot of them as well. It's a huge distillery, Dalmore, isn't it? It's not a massive distillery. From what I remember. As he quickly runs across. No, it's quite big. They've expanded it. They've expanded it since I last.
I can hear notes turning. Yeah.
Sorry.
I can hear your notes turning.
Yeah. I've normally got a book under me. I've been doing a bit of writing, and I've normally got the Master of Malt looking at are drams available for any of these prizes. I thought, oh, I should have got some of that. Yeah. 25-year-old Dalmore. Lots of different big. Richard Patterson, who sort of introduced all these big old Dalmores, is a bit of a celebrity these days. They wheel him out. Some great videos of him tasting how you taste whiskey and throwing whiskey all over the carpet. Always good. What have we got? Ex-bourbon cask, obviously. Tawny port pipes, and he does like using those big old Methuselah Oloroso sherry casks. Those 30-year-old.
Yeah.
Methuselah whiskies, whiskies, those sherry soaked casks. He does like using those old style Bodega, fully, Solara system casks that are saturated with sherry. Okay, let's pick a winner for this one, shall we?
Let's do it. Very best of luck, everyone. Into the big three now. Right, here we go. Yes, Philip E. Huge congratulations, Philip. 25-year-old Dalmore.
Very nice. Only one. We got 4 bottles of 25 for the next.
Oh, goodness, yeah. Of course.
Look at that lot. A 25-year-old Talisker. Oh, that's a stunning bottle of whiskey. Absolutely. The Isle of Arran, or the Arran 25. It's La Quanza distillery these days. Is it La Quanza? Yes. Arran's disappeared from the book as a distillery. The name Arran in the early books it was always Arran. Now it's Lufthansa, isn't it?
Well,
Comes
there's
under
two
L
distilleries,
now.
don't
Yes, it does. So this was the distillery was only founded in '93. So yeah, the 25-year-old, one of their oldest releases now. Highland Park 25-year-old in there, and a Tobermory 25-year-old. So it's the islands rather
Very
than
nice.
the Isla. The islands 25-year-old. So there's some big whiskies there. 100 years of whiskey sitting right there. Yeah, I'd like this little set in my downstairs drinking cabinet. That'd be nice. Thank you, Jake. If you can just send that to me, we'll worry about the wheel later. Another day. All right. We'll pick a winner. Let's
You
do
better
that.
have this wheel.
It won't
Right.
be for me. Much jealous.
I absolutely. Okay, let's do it. Ooh, it's a Del C. That is a awesome collection there. Yeah, from one 25-year-old to four 25-year-olds.
Yeah.
Goodness me, Dave.
Congratulations, Adele. That's a definitely one I would have been right up for. As is this one
Where do
here.
we go now? Ah, of course. Yes, there's the small match of this. Yeah.
This is a small matter of this 32-year-old Brora from 2011, and I have tried this, and yes, it's one of those. It's one of those special ones. It's that sooty, oily Brora that is just delicious. So this was from Diageo's special releases when they used to bring a Brora out regularly. This was originally released in 2011. This was a release of just 1,404 bottles around the world. That's it. Now, this was when Brora, the distillery, was long closed. And it's now running again, now making new make spirit. Or making whiskey now, I would have thought. It's been running for over 3 years. But yeah, this is a spectacular little vatting of casks here. Oh, yes.
This will set you back thousands, I assume.
It would set you back, yes, a few £1,000 these days. Yep, easy.
Whew. Okay. Wheel is ready.
The wheel's ready. Okay. I forgot to get that drum roll, didn't I? I need a drum roll. Message my nephew right now. Well, this is running. Okay, good luck. This is the final one, and let's. Oh, I've lost it. There it is. Let's get that.
Everyone out there misery with the final wheel. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Fingers crossed. Oh, there's that slime. Matt D. If you're Matt D, got some good news. Some very, very good news indeed. Huge congrats.
Yeah, it just made your week. Yeah. Brora 32. It is spectacular drop of old Brora. I remember it well. You know when you have those, oh yes, I remember that one. Well yeah, I do. I remember where
you were and who you're with, and yeah.
I was with everything, yeah. Yes. Okay, that's it. That's another 10 whiskies, nearly £10,000 worth of whiskey and rum and cognac gone. So yeah, some really ultra rare whiskies there. Some very, very Caol Ila, that Brora, really, really rare as rocking horse poop, as I would say.
Yeah, congratulations to all our winners, and of course to Rob, who's been watching along. Huge congrats.
So there's lots more next week. Another almost £10,000 worth of whiskey again, and there's some big ones in there, I must admit. That Isla 25-year-old collection. I want that the Redbreast, the Signatory looks fantastic. The special releases from Oban. They're going, oh, I mean, everyone's a winner here. Is there anything I don't know? No, everything. I'm quite happy with every one of them. Thank you. Please, just send them straight to me. No, there's nothing there. It looks lovely. The whole lineup there floats my boat. You lucky.
The signatory one that's got the those distilleries you were talking about earlier, isn't it? Yeah, the Othrusk and the Magmore and Cheeky Highland Park in there. Yeah,
that's a cracking price for a £5. 9 bottles of whiskey.
Does look very good.
Yeah, it is.
Right, I better get off and do some other work.
We had better get off and do some pieces, haven't we?
Always a pleasure, Dave.
It's lovely to see you, Jake. See you next week.
Aye.
Next Tuesday, same time. Okay. Farewell.
Let's do it. I'm just not expecting this one.